In any other week, that face would be the least diplomatic thing you had ever seen in your life. But this was also a week when Donald Trump's ambassador to Somalia presented that country's president with a hat reading, "Make Somalia Great Again." And Trump himself took on the fraught Israeli-Palestinian two-state solution in the most casual possible way.
Looking at two-state and one-state, and I like the one that both parties like. I'm very happy with the one that both parties like. I can live with either one.
If I may paraphrase the people of Sweden for a second, what the fuck are you talking about? The whole problem is the people on each side who want a one-state solution generally cannot agree on what state it should be. No one's really expecting them to suddenly say, hey, we agreed on one state and it's Peru. Shalom, salam alaikum, welcome to Peru. But that right there is the problem. Here we are talking about Trump again because you cannot avoid him. In the past week alone, Trump designated the media as enemies of the American people, had his EPA-hating nominee for head of the EPA confirmed, lost his nominee for Labour Secretary and his National Security Advisor, and signed a bill undoing Barack Obama's protections for waterways from coal mining waste, a signing that he capped off with this wonderful gesture.
So how about we give the pen, it's a great pen, how about we give that to the miners?
That's perfect. Leave it to Trump to give 7 people 1 pen. He must just expect them all to share it like some kind of brotherhood of the travelling pen. That might be the laziest instance of pen gifting I've ever seen, and I'm very much including every other time someone has given a pen as a gift. Oh, great, an expensive pen. It's different than a regular pen because I get to worry about losing it and no other reasons. But perhaps nothing summed up Trump's week better than his batshit crazy press conference on Thursday, including this amazing exchange with an African-American journalist.
Are you going to include the Congressional Black Caucus and the Congressional Hispanic
Well, I would.
Caucus,
I tell you what, do you want to set up the meeting? Do you want to set up the meeting?
No.
Are they friends of yours?
I'm just a reporter.
No, set up the meeting.
Know.
The man is incredible, because what hits you first there is the racism of assuming that all black people are friends. And then it's not until later that you really appreciate the sexism of thinking all women are there to perform secretarial tasks for you. The guy packed so much into so little. In fact, his press conference was so unhinged that many of the reporters covering it had the same initial response.
Wow.
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 Wow. Wow?
Yeah, wow.
Yes. Wow, indeed. A presidential press conference elicited the same reaction you get from people who just watch someone shoot fireworks out of his arse. Which, when you think about it, is actually fitting. Because whenever Trump speaks, what is it essentially other than just random sparks and flames sputtering noisily out of a damaged arsehole? And now, this.
And now, Fox and Friends is painfully aware of who is watching them.
I know Donald Trump is watching, is up right now, and I imagine watching. So if you want us to check your schedule, see if we have the same one, Mr. President.
All right, Donald Trump watches this show. Tweet us this morning. Let us know what was going on there.
If Donald Trump's watching, tweet us and just say we're going to Mars.
You know, Donald Trump watches his show, and, you know, Donald Trump does watch her show. But
Donald Trump watches every day. He's like a groupie.
I know if Donald Trump is watching, he probably hasn't heard about it. And we know that Donald Trump watches the show. So, Donald, it's more than ISIS, Mr. President-elect. For example, Muslim Brotherhood. Donald Trump is watching. He doesn't love when you talk and eat.
Oh, I'll be very elegant then.
I watched this morning a couple of the network, and I have to say, Fox and Friends in the morning, they're very honorable people.